Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Intel. On a very red day, they've been having green. Apple's green again today, so gotta give a shout out to Intel for being green on a all red day. So I've talked about Intel in the past. I've been holding them for a while. Sometimes I wish I should just sell them, like right there. I totally missed that opportunity, but still holding it. There's what it's done over the last year. It's just been kind of up and down. Same with the last 3 months. 54 had this big drop off, almost a $10 drop from October 21. Well, like a week, almost dropped $10. And the last month, down over 1.10% and 1.73% down in the last week, and up 1.95% here today. So this is Intel, ticker INTC. I have 4 shares here in Robinhood. Have more in a retirement. It's got a nice dividend. It's a nice stable stock. I mean, there is ups and downs, but it does stay pretty stable. Here's a look at what Intel does. You're probably watching this on a device that has an Intel product in it. They've been around since 1968. 32 million shares on the volume, and average is 40.78. $206 billion market cap, low of 45.24 and high of 68.49. And there's your dividend yield at 2.80. I was thinking it was 4%, but maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to check that article out as well. I've been hearing a bunch about Metaverse. Ratings on Intel, 51% hold. So that's typical. I think it's been at a hold for quite a while. And next earnings coming up on January 26th. And I've just been letting this set here and collect the dividend. And it looks like they increased it from December to March. So it looks like it was 33 cents. And then it went to 34.75. So I've talked about this one and AMD. Right there you can see AMD. I made videos about AMD. I bought it at like $12.80, sold it at like $20, and now look at it. I didn't realize it was that high. I haven't looked at AMD in quite a while, but that's pretty impressive. I do have some information coming out about Intel. We'll take a look at this quick article. I want to take a look at this one that I missed. Intel's first foray into Metaverse will be software to use other chips, and this is dated on the 13th. In the first public comments, the strategy tapping into Metaverse, Intel Corp executives said the firm is working on a software that will help laptops tap into computing power from other devices, including chips from its rivals. While the definition of metaverse is broad and generally refers to immersive virtual worlds that will be accessed via the internet and variety of devices. At a news conference after the presentation, the real-time conference on Metaverse technologies on Monday, head of Intel's Accelerated Computing Systems and Graphics Group. So if a gamer is playing graphics-heavy title on a laptop that would tax the system's chips, but has unused gaming PC in another room, the software could detect the spare power sitting idle on a PC and tap into it over a home network to make the laptop game run better. That in itself is amazing to me. Technology is amazing, so that's pretty cool. And over here on Bing, currently showing as a hold with an upside to $55.02. Malaysia says U.S. chipmaker Intel to invest $7 billion in new facility, and this is just 2 days ago. American chip Intel Corp will invest 30 billion ringgit, 7.1 billion in a new state-of-the-art facility, Malaysian authorities said on Monday. The Malaysian Investment Development Authority in a media invitation said Intel Corp had chosen Malaysia to expand manufacturing capabilities for its advanced semiconductor packaging technologies in the northern state of Penang. Over here to MSN.com. Maybe. Skip that. Intel could be worth 20% more if it raises the dividend by 5%, and I'm all for that. This is on Monday, December 13th. Posted 3 consecutive down quarters in terms of revenue growth, and as a result, Intel stock has been drifting lower, but now the stock is starting to look interesting here and could approaching good value. Wrote Intel overvalued in my article. Buy Intel stock when it's hated most, not now. And this is on March 11th. At the time, the stock was 63.82 and later peaked at 68.26 on April 9th. And it's down since then. Where things stand with Intel, the reason the next year analysts project the lower revenue and earnings compared to 2021. For example, this year earnings per share might fall from $8.75 to $4.51 based on the average earnings forecast of 19 analysts surveyed by Seeking Alpha. Moreover, for 2020, there is 22 analysts who expect EPS to fall to $3.41 or over 24% year over year. In fact, analysts don't expect EPS to inch up until 2023 when it hits $3.52, and then 2024 they foresee a slight gain, $4.05 in earnings per share. So we will wait and see. Citi expects Intel AMD to beat Q4 guidance and read as to why, and this is just stated on the 14th. Right there you see AMD up 8% and Intel just slacking to get 2%. Citi analysts noted the notebook shipments were up 10% month over month in November due to the improved enterprise demand, beating the firm's forecast for a 6% month-over-month increase. Based on the better-than-expected notebook data, overall PC strength and demand for servers, both Intel and AMD to beat Q4 guidance. I believe every laptop that I have has Intel chips. I looked at one once with an AMD chip and didn't buy it for whatever reason. It wasn't just because it had an AMD chip. I just didn't get it because I didn't like the laptop. But the laptop that I'm on right now is Acer with a Intel chip. Intel is the world's largest chip maker, which designs and manufactures microprocessors, global personal computer, and data center markets. Intel recently invested $7 billion in Malaysia chip plant. Huge money. AMD designed microprocessors for the computer and consumer electronics industries. Most of the firm's sales are in the personal computer and data center markets via CPU and GPUs. Additionally, the firm supplies the chips found in major game consoles like Sony, PlayStation, and Microsoft Xbox. Where will Intel stock be in 10 years? Good question. Stock has lagged the broader market by a huge margin over the past decade, and it was to have been accelerated by the loss of manufacturing technology led to rival foundry Taiwan Semiconductor, TSMC, in 2018. I do not have any of TSMC, and don't have any of AMD currently, but I used to. So TMC leapfrogged Intel when it started the mass production of chips based on the 7nm manufacturing process. Chipzilla, meanwhile, failed to make the jump to competing 10nm process, triggering a downfall in its fortunes and stock market as rivals such as AMD started eating its cake. And that is faux show. Sleeping Giant, Chipzilla, it's got a couple different names. Come on, Intel, get your beep together and catch up with AMD and Taiwan. AMD's Ryzen processors have been a thorn in Intel's flesh, that's for sure, as their superior performance and aggressive pricing have helped them gain market share. However, Intel had been showing signs of turning around thanks to its new products, citing sales data compiled by German retailer Mindfactory. Third-party sources report that Intel has started gaining ground against AMD's Ryzen processors thanks to the launch of its latest Alder Lake chips. Over here on Reddit, up 8.3 after hours, still holding through 50% red. We may be green tomorrow. We shall see. Why is Intel getting beat down like this? Because right there you have it. It's a sleeping giant. Always asleep. Just like our current administration. Whoops, I said it out loud. Over here on StockTwits, Intel at $50.67 with a low of $45.24, high of $68.49, and $213 billion market cap. If you guys bought NVIDIA at $279 a day ago, you would have made more today than years of being in this beep stock. Probably. Intel stimulated 51 calls on Thursday's open at Stock Orbit. Might be worth looking at a call on this one. Over here on tip ranks, currently at 50.67 with a hold upside of 53.80, 6.18% upside, high of 80, haha, that's hilarious, a low of 40. Wow. I can laugh because I hold it, so hold Intel. Because I hold it. That's what she said. Anyway, that's all I have for Intel. If you have any of Intel, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis and any other information you want to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me. Go ahead and give it a big Godzilla smash, Chipzilla, or Chipzilla. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. I'm trying to get up to 1,100 subs if I haven't reached that already, and then we'll shoot for the next level. So again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.